Tell me when we're streaming.
We are streaming. It should be popping up on the computer in a second.
What's the back? What am I hearing?
Us to the board, back to Jordan.
Do we need to say goodbye to Jordan?
Is she there?
Yeah, oh, sorry. I'm trying to figure out what that.
Well, it's the.
is, or where it's coming from.
We probably need to hang up.
Yeah, I think we're getting that.
Yeah. Call us back in a few.
Okay, I'll call you when the song takes in.
All right.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, bye.
Okay, goodbye. Okay, no, I thought it was freezing.
Well, the YouTubes?
YouTube and Facebook. I don't know how long Facebook will last.
We got anybody? We have an audience yet?
I don't. I'm not logged in. This is yours, so.
Anybody on the Facebooks yet?
I'm pulling up Facebook right now. Turn the volume down. Show begins at 6 o'clock.
We got anybody on Facebook?
25 people?
Oh, okay, then I can say what I'm about to say.
Oh.
So, Chris, you got to let it go. He's your president.
As Phil does
No.
all the math.
I got 17 scenarios.
He's got tears. See Michigan? He's got tears on Michigan. Cody Knox is here. Cody Knox.
Goodness gracious, that was loud.
Election day has turned into election week, and now it's going to be election month.
We just...
Well, at least we're almost like 1 or 2 states away from the next phase.
Right.
We're moving on. I think
We're moved on.
We're getting ready to move on to the next phase of this.
It is what it is.
Of this deal. So
I have confidence in our system.
yeah.
Well, somewhat.
Ryan Cutting on Facebook, and I hope
Oh
Facebook.
boy, pot stir.
I hope Facebook lasts long. It lasted.
Does Scotty not have the YouTubes?
Yeah, I bet it does. Yeah.
Why doesn't he ever join us on YouTubes?
Well, because it's people
Easier.
probably easier to find. Yeah, it pops up because I'm sure everyone saves it on their phone.
So
and it pops up on.
your hatred of Facebook has
It
created an extra step to your loyal listeners.
No, you can get notifications on YouTube. That's just as easy as you can on Facebook.
Well, what if they don't have a YouTube account?
Well, then most people do. The transition.
Ryan, do you have a YouTube account?
Phil, do you have a YouTube account?
Well, you set one up for me.
Well, yeah.
Are you going to do that for everybody?
Well, if anybody needs my help, sure, I'd be glad.
You will?
I'd be glad to help them out.
Stand by. I'll be publicizing Chris's cell phone here in just one
no,
second.
I don't do that.
Well, I mean, how are they going to get a hold of you if they need help?
Email. Or through the messenger.
The messenger.
Yeah.
Been coughing a lot today.
You've been coughing.
You almost got assaulted Friday night. That was good stuff.
Boy, she gave.
Oh, the glare. It was awesome. That was so funny.
Connie says he thinks he has a YouTube but doesn't like it as good.
Well, Ryan, I'm with you.
So you don't like better video quality? Is that what it is?
See, I think if you did a survey, people would say, yeah, I mean, it's probably a little clearer on the YouTubes, but
it is clear.
But when you got a face for radio, a little bit of distortion doesn't hurt.
It's a video platform.
What's Facebook?
Gripe Fest.
Okay, we're getting to the bottom of this now. What? So, elaborate. What do you mean by a Gripe Fest?
People gripe. It's just nonstop.
Well, it's okay. I mean, people have a right to their
I
opinion,
know,
Chris.
but gosh almighty, all the time. It's the same people with the same gripe, too.
Seeing if the... One thing you can see better on the YouTube is if my crease is back.
If it's not broke, don't fix it. Well, Mr. Cotty, you know, also, a lot of people like to watch their football games.
What? Okay, Oh, you know what? When I share, I go look for comments on mine.
You need to go to news
But
page.
really, they're on yours.
Well, they're on the main
Right,
platform.
so I'm trying to... Gotta get back.
And a lot of people can watch these YouTube events on their TV as well.
How do I get back there, Christopher? Just click on that right there. There we go. Oh, there we are.
There
Click
it
on
is.
that right there.
Uh,
That's really clear. That's really clear.
No, it's a good picture. I mean, it's not quality like YouTube, but. So is it? Cody says, so is it me or doesn't it sound like you're using a webcam mic? Don't use webcam mic. Or we don't use webcams.
That's private time.
Well, webcams are so junior high-ish.
Private time.
Yeah, private time. Actually, we're using a Canon XA15 SDI HDMI camera.
Yeah, I mean, until you said the word camera, I had no idea what you were talking about.
The XA15. I think it's the XA15. 15 or 20. I think it's the 15. XA11 is HDMI only, but that one's the 15. That one has SDI. So we can't even get audio through the camera. We can, but through the mixer, it should be the same. Hopefully, anyway. Audio levels there. Audio levels there. Everything's good there. So Jordan Leach. So does Chris not like my rants that I post on Facebook? Well, at least Jordan mixes up her rants. It's not the same one over and over and over. So. That's good.
Well, I think people feel empowered on the Facebooks to say and do things that they would never say or do if they were standing in front of you. Is that a fair statement?
Yeah, and boy, people put anything out there.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I mute here, it should not come through. I mean, just to show you that we are using a mixer, it should be muted, and now it's unmuted. So if you heard me when I was muted,
Were you showing off right there? What were you doing? Trying to make a point?
should not come through. I mean, just to show you that we are using a mixer, it
Trying
should
to
be
make a
muted,
point. Okay.
and now it's unmuted. So if I was, if you heard me hold on,
Were you showing off right there? What were you doing?
hold on. Cody might be on. Okay, so if I mute here, mute, and I'm not.
Boy.
Oh boy.
We're on a death spiral
I think
now.
Cody might be on something. Daggone it.
I love it. Cody, good job, little buddy.
We're connected to the station.
That makes me happy when things work out this way.
Hold on. Okay, so it's muted. It should not be going through. Right, 1 1 2 2 2 2 2 2. Okay, so it's muted. It should not be going through. Right, 1 1 2 2 2 2 2 2. Oh my goodness. So
Cody saved the day?
I gotta figure out why it's not
Oh
going.
boy, we're going hot in 5 minutes and he's...
Maybe that's better. Turn that down. That was on max. The camera.
Sweet Jesus, we got 4 minutes. And,
Well, it will be good on the radio, and it still sounds okay.
Oh boy. You're going to be thinking about this the whole show.
No, I'll be good.
No, you won't. This is the stuff that shuts you down.
It will be good on the radio, and it still. Let's see here. But I don't know why. And this is the same set. Oh, we go on the air in 4 minutes.
No, I know. No, believe me. I've seen this before.
So let me do a pretend opening.
Oklahoma, huddle up. It's time to go inside the High School Huddle on Hot 93.7 FM and streaming worldwide on GuthrieSportsPage.com. The High School Huddle will take you where you want to go with coaches, players, your phone calls, texts, and tweets. Join the huddle and let's talk high school sports.
All right. That audio sounded fine. The main audio.
Well, what if it's a false narrative? That sounds good in your ear, but to our viewers or listeners, it sounds terrible. Yeah, you got 2.5 minutes.
Well, it's let's see here. That is plugged in. We just can't. You can't say what you normally say during commercial breaks.
Whoa! What? This affects me now. What's going on?
See, that is hot on. We just can't. You can't say what you normally say during commercial breaks. So is it really loud over here?
Oh boy.
1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So is it really loud over here? 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Maybe that's what that feedback was with Jordan.
Well, I mean, you're the technical guy. You need to get Cody up here? Get him on the payroll? What's going on? Oh boy, there's Jordan. That's how it all starts.
Hey Jordan, were we sounding okay through the board?
Oh, yeah, you guys are perfectly fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, and you guys are going into your show with one of our presidential candidates.
What's that mean?
Kanye West.
I voted for Kanye. I was one of the 70 yesterday in Logan County.
I thought that was a joke that he was even going to be on our ballot, and then when I got to my booth, I actually busted out laughing.
Oh, Kanye. Got a lot on his mind. Is he still married to the ever-popular Miss Kardashian?
Of course.
Oh boy, 2 peas in a pod. That's great.
Let me try and get
Which is perfect because this song is Gold Digger.
That's funny.
audio input.
So how long do we have before we come on, kid?
I'm counting down to now 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Okay, it's probably going to be the same audio level there.
Chris is working through some technical stuff.
Well, I'm trying to figure out.
Wouldn't be something to do with my laptop, would it?
No. I mean, it's the same setup every single time.
Well, have we been doing it wrong all these years?
No.
How do you know?
See, I incorporate Facebook.
Well, shut her down.
No, it's not good.
Okay.
I can't show that Mr. Chapel's watching.
Oh, yeah, no, don't shut her down.
Greg Gibson said sounds good here.
Oh, okay. So Cody planted a little thing in your head, and he's inside between your ears right now, isn't he?
But when I mute, we're going through the air. We're still going through the.
1 minute.
It shouldn't be going through there.
You got 1 minute to figure this out.
Oh no, we're going like this.
Whoa, so when we hit mute,
Yes.
they'll still be able to hear us.
It appears to be that way. Yes.
Thank God somebody told us that.
But radio won't, because every time you hit mute, it goes off for me.
Okay, radio won't.
So radio. So it's our online audio.
Is it just YouTube online or Facebook can still hear
It
it?
would be both.
Well, that's going to cut down on some of our conversation.
Well, we gotta be quiet so the people can hear the commercial. 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
We'll go ahead and fix it.
We're going to do it live, huh?
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2. My bad. Don't. 5, 4,
Oh, boy.
3, 2, 1. Wrong countdown. Sorry.
Oklahoma, huddle up. It's time to go inside the High School Huddle on Hot 93.7 FM and streaming worldwide on GuthrieSportsPage.com. The High School Huddle will take you where you want to go with coaches, players, your phone calls, texts, and tweets. Join the huddle and let's talk high school sports.
It is the High School Huddle here on Hot 93.7 FM KSPI on a dark Wednesday evening. So glad you have joined us. Jordan Leach back in our Stillwater studio.
Homecoming.
Phil Nichols to my left. I am Chris Evans. Thanks for joining us. This is the High School Huddle, week number 10 of the high school football season. feels sometimes it's feel like it's been a 9-month season, and sometimes it's feel like we just got started.
Well, it's the unknown, Chris. It's every week. We go into every week not knowing what's going to happen. Now, this week we know we're not playing. Guthrie is not playing, I should say, because a team that's on our roster or schedule, should say, hasn't played a game all year. So we've definitely got a bye this weekend in Guthrie. We were talking Friday night at the Guthrie game about the possibility of trying to schedule a game.
Right.
Don't think that's going to happen.
No,
obviously.
Pros and cons.
Pros and cons there. Yeah. It's an interesting debate.
I think if a team had a like, we'll use Guthrie as an example, a team that can't play in week 10, you're probably not going to take the chance of getting of playing somebody just because you don't want to get COVID, because the playoffs are next week, you're out.
Right, you're done.
But if this was week 4 or 5,
Probably do it.
you'd probably find somebody to play with. But you want to play, but you don't want to take the chance of getting cases.
It's weird because you're done.
You're done. Yeah. So
Weird deal.
hey, real quick before we get into football and all that good stuff, before we talk Bixby Spartans, the cross country state championships were held today. Started this morning. Remember, they were supposed to run last Saturday, but over at Edmond, but due to trees and all that stuff on the course.
It's made for an interesting course.
It would have been. It definitely been cross country, but they actually ran today in perfect weather this morning to do that. So we'll go over some of the state championships here real quick. In 6A girls, of course, this was held at Edmond Santa Fe. Edmond Santa Fe, a perfect location. The course is a good course, and then the medal ceremony is inside the football stadium. So Edmond Santa Fe always, and it's really all 3 Edmond schools coming together. It's at Santa Fe, but Memorial, Santa Fe North all come together to put on this meet and really do a good job year in and year out. But for the 6A girls, the state championship goes to the Owasso Rams.
My Owasso Rams.
Coming across first individually, Peyton Hinkle of Broken Arrow High School, so congratulations to her. Yep. 6A boys, the state championship goes to the Mustang Broncos.
Hey!
Jordan Leach, alma mater.
Jordan's happy.
Yeah, the Deer Creek Gamblers came in second, and Memorial was third. Coming across the finish line first was senior Gabe Simonson of Mustang.
Oh, he's fast.
So he ran at 15:31, 3.1 miles. 15:31. So
that's five. That's a 5.
What that about a 3-minute?
It's about a 5-minute. That's a 5-minute. It's how many miles?
3.1.
It's like a 5-minute mile.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
So congratulations to them. Class 5A. Girls state champion goes to Bishop Kelly.
Shocker, private school.
The Comets. They won by 16 points. Second place was Noble. Third place was Sapulpa. And the state champion in 5A girls goes to Staley Hurd, just a sophomore. She's from Sapulpa High School.
Good for her. Good job.
Congratulations to her. Class 5A boys, 5K, state champions goes to the Piedmont Wildcats. They win by 8 points over Tahlequah.
That's good. Congratulations, Piedmont.
And the state champion individual is Gage McElhaney. He's a senior at Elgin High School.
Look at the difference between first and second place.
4 seconds. Less than 4 seconds?
No, it's 13:14.01, 13:14.95.
Between first and second place?
Yeah, right there. See? Isn't that what it says?
Times 1610 times 16.
Oh, what am I looking at there?
I don't know.
Average.
Oh, that's the average.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. I thought, man, that was like, I thought it was. First of all, that's really fast.
Class 3A. Did I skip 4A?
You did.
I might have skipped 4A.
You did.
Apologize.
Yeah.
3A state champions, girls, Regent Prep. And state champion there was Natalie Cleveland from Regent Prep. And then the boys, 3A boys, Marlowe is your state champion in 3A. And then in Class 2A, Watonga, the Eagles soar over the competition. They take down Hooker by 91 minus 55 is 36.
What's Hooker's mascot?
We had him on the radio, FHS Network.
Yeah. The Hooker.
Bulldogs? No. Hooker. They have a big old H on their football helmet.
Well, for Hooker, yeah.
Yeah. do you remember that?
No, I'm asking. Usually you just rip these right off.
Yeah,
Let me look it up here.
You're going to look it up?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll look it up.
And then let me get to the 2A boys. 2A girls, Watauga. 2A boys goes to... Oh, wait, I'm sorry. 2A boys, is that right? 2A girls was Watauga. The 2A boys not run?
How did we not remember this?
Frogs? Horny frogs?
Horny toads.
Horny toads, yes. It was coming to me.
The Hooker horny toads.
That's right.
How did I not remember that?
Well, it threw me off there for a second. But
But see, that's what's weird because that's why you thought Bulldogs. Hooker, and they've got a picture of a bulldog. Hooker High School Sports mascot Bulldog. Now, wait a second, there's a lot of... Okay, we got a problem, we got a situation. It's the Bulldogs, you're right. Max Prep says
okay,
the
Bulldogs.
But why is it up above said Horny Toads?
I don't know. I have to research that.
Right there, see? I mean, I'm not making this up. Right there, Horny Toads.
Hooker horny toads.
Yeah, but then right below is a Bulldog. I'll give you half credit.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Well, we might have an online audio difficulties. I'm not sure what's going on.
Is this bothering in now?
I know we sound fine on.
It's in your head, isn't it?
We sound fine on 93.7 FM KSPI, and that's the most important thing. But so we left last week's show, Phil, and it went through my. I didn't think of it fast enough during the show, so we didn't have to spend a whole lot of time on it last week. But the Ponca City Wildcats were going to Bixby last week and got shut out pretty bad,
Oh, boy.
as expected.
Here we go. Been brewing for 7 days without power. Go ahead.
Yeah, we didn't get to me without power.
Oh, well, that's coming, I'm sure. Go ahead.
170 hours and 55 minutes without power.
Great sacrifice. If it wasn't for the man above, you wouldn't have made it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Right.
I know there's a cabin available that I could have maybe been in a week ago, but
Certain people.
we'll get to that probably later as well.
Probably not, but go ahead.
But Ponca City went to Bixby, and like many schools, wanting to stream their football game.
Yeah.
And Bixby said no. At first, Bixby said no.
We did talk about this last week.
We did.
At the end of the show.
At the end of the show, we
Giving the update.
we kind of ran through it too.
Yeah.
So we didn't,
I was right the first time. Go ahead.
Right. But where was I?
Complaining about Bixby. Go ahead.
Bixby said you can bring your radio,
Yeah.
but you can't stream the game
No
because
streaming.
we have a third party
Yeah.
who doesn't even know names or
Right, yeah.
a third party who streams our games, and we have a paywall so people watch. And so if you stream the game, then people are going to watch it for free, and we lose money. And
Just so everybody, that didn't sit well with Christopher. Go ahead.
so they went, Ponca City actually filed a suit.
Lawsuit.
A lawsuit.
There'll be a lot of that going around the country. Go ahead.
The judge ruled that Bixby could hold that. I mean,
At a home game, they own the rights. Yeah.
Bixby has the rights to that deal. So, so no streaming there.
So we could tell anybody that comes to Guthrie where we do it, you can't film.
Correct. Now, on the return when we go to their
No, we would
station-
never do that.
Right,
I'm
right.
just saying.
Right.
Because that precedent's now been set. So.
Yeah.
Now who's Bixby got this weekend?
Bixby on Thursday night.
Tomorrow night.
Booker
Yeah.
T. Washington is one of the top 10 games in the state of Oklahoma.
Yeah.
That game's Booker T. Washington at Bixby
They got a little
on ESPN.
on ESPN.
ESPNU.
Oh, are they paying Bixby for?
Oh, that's the other part I'm throwing here. At first, Bixby said no streaming, and then they offered Ponca City, oh, you know what, you can stream $500 though.
Are they charging ESPN some money to do
Oh,
this?
I would.
I bet ESPN's paying them a chunk of money.
Well, at least $500.
Oh, I bet.
That little third stream party, that third party streaming company.
I bet it's several.
I'm sure more people tune into the third party stream anyway.
But I have a feeling ESPN kind of supersedes the third streaming parties. What do you think?
Probably.
What do you so does ESPN pay Bixby to do that?
I would think they would.
I wonder what they pay the two teams.
I don't know. I don't know what they.
I wish I knew somebody was in the news business.
Well, I saw the article today, but they didn't go into the contract.
Yeah,
didn't go into
private matter.
I do know this. ESPN is bringing in additional lighting, so their fancy cameras will give it a better presentation to the viewers at home.
So they're not going to stream it on Facebook?
Probably.
Okay.
Probably not. So, yeah, that's a Thursday night game. So,
did you like that outcome?
What outcome?
The legal outcome. How do you feel about it?
I don't know. I mean, it's their. I mean, I can see how I see both sides of the argument. I can see how the judge ruled that. I just, Bixby. I mean, I just hope you don't get a nice broadcast crew that puts it all together, because now you won't be streaming in Ponca City anytime soon. I can
never ever.
So
they're going to say, well, you can stream $1,000.
Yeah. And luckily, so far, I don't know if this will begin any process, but luckily, a lot of people welcome it, just because a lot of people are doing it and on in home and away games.
Right.
So I think streaming is a huge part of it. Of course, it's a big deal where all the states that you go to, some allow
everybody does.
And there's so many different rules. And in the MIAA college conference, they have where the home team streams all the games, and so there's different ways of doing it. So I'm sure something down in the future this will all come up somewhere. But anyway, there's some scenarios coming up, and this is the last week of the regular season, so a lot of district championships are going to be out there being played for. There are some scenarios for Guthrie, for example. Guthrie will only play 6 regular season games this year. They've lost 4 regular season games. I don't know. That has to be up there as some of the highest games lost teams that has lost games this year. But Guthrie beat Woodward.
Yeah.
Know,
handily.
3 or 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, something like that.
And if Guthrie off this week, Woodward has 2 wins. Guthrie has 2 wins. Woodward and Piedmont play this week, and if Woodward beats Piedmont, Woodward would have 3 district wins. Guthrie would have 2 district wins. Therefore, Woodward would be the higher seed than Guthrie, despite Guthrie beating Woodward.
So is Piedmont out if they lose to Woodward?
No, everybody's in.
That's what I thought, but where would they be seated? Where would Piedmont be seated?
If Piedmont lost, that would put
they got 2 wins?
They have 1 win.
That's it. They've only gotten 1 district game yet?
Wow. Rankings.
That's terrible for those kids.
Piedmont's 1 and 2. Piedmont has played 6 games this year, so they'll
Their
play.
record's what? 4 and 2?
3 and 3.
I'm sorry, 3 and 3.
3 and 3. So, yeah. Well, yeah. I would think Woodward or Piedmont would finish 5th, but Eisenhower's also 1 and 2.
So Woodward, who's 2 and 3, 2 and 6 on the year. If they beat Piedmont, which I don't think they will, but if they did, they would be 3 and 3 and 3 and 6
overall.
And they would finish ahead of the Guthrie team that beat them by 3 or 4 touchdowns. That would be 2 and 1 and 5 and 1
overall. Yeah.
Overall. Crazy times.
Yeah. So, it's crazy. And right now, Carl Albert scheduled to play in Bishop McGinnis, but if Carl Albert somehow today or tomorrow, Friday, gets a COVID case, or the team that they're playing,
and they don't play,
and McGinnis beats Guyman,
McGinnis district champions,
would be district champions despite getting blown out,
and rightfully so, because it was one on. Oh wait, no, it wasn't one on the field. Never mind.
No, that was at the Palace on Post Road.
So, but we would all agree, Carl Albert's the best team in 5A. I would still say that.
Right.
McGinnis would deserve to be 2nd in the district, obviously. Piedmont is sitting there, I'm sure, waving their arms, going, well, we've lost to Carl Albert and we lost to McGinnis.
Right.
In district. Guthrie didn't play Carl Albert because of COVID.
Right.
I mean, so there's all, and we didn't get to play Piedmont because of COVID.
Right.
So there's a lot of teams that can sit around the coffee table and go, dadgummit, right.
This is our argument.
And this is the other part of it. It's nobody's fault.
Nope. Absolutely not.
It's just weird. It's just weird.
Yeah. So, anyway, there's a bunch of scenarios like that. We're going to take a look at some of the district games, district championship. Quantrell Walker, by the way, Phil, goes over 7,000 yards.
How many yards did he have last week?
We'll go over that. If I would have known he had 43 carries, I would have inched it up a little bit higher.
Sounds like Phil might have been right.
What were your numbers?
We'll talk about it in a second.
Don't forget, after we go to commercial break, we still might be live on the video feed. I'm not sure what's going on with the audio.
We're going to step out of the room.
Yeah, we're probably going to step out.
That works.
All right, we're going to take our opening time out here on the High School Huddle. Come back, talk about Quantrell Walker, Stillwater Pioneers, take a look at Class 5A, 6A, and some 4A football as well. War on 74 this week, Phil.
Ooh, Cash and Crescent.
Yes.
Hey, we can go to that game Friday night.
We obviously ain't working Friday night.
We could just throw our gear on and go on the sideline. Is that Crescent or at Cashin? If it's at Crescent, that's our second home. We can just show up.
They don't even here it is. It is at Cashin.
Road game for us.
Yeah,
Okay.
they got some fancy streaming service.
We'd have to pay.
Yeah, we'd have to pay. We'd have the Bixby surcharge.
Oh boy.
All right, take a time out. This is the High School Huddle presented by our good friends at Generations Church.
At Generations Church, we exist to love God, love people, and serve both well. We're a multi-generational, multicultural church that believes in being a light to our city and our region. At Generations, we don't believe that church can be put in a box. We're a church that accepts all people from all walks of life, young, old, rich, and poor, and you will feel welcome at Generations. Join us at 10 a.m. every Sunday at 2524 West Noble in Guthrie, America. You can also join us at generationsguthrie.online.church.
Today I'm sharing Golden Chick with the world. Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time? 100% tenderloin, that's where the golden tenders come from, marinated for 24 hours.
It is amazing.
Then we also got the rolls, made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I like to get extra rolls, so I love it.
We are being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste and you're golden. He's on Tender. That's like a chicken dating app.
Sometimes you need immediate care and can't get in to see your doctor during regular hours. With Mercy Convenient Care in Guthrie, you can walk in without an appointment and get the medical attention you need at a lower cost and with shorter waiting time than your local emergency room. The Mercy Convenient Care is located at 2919 South Division. For any concerns, call 405-282-6301. Services are provided by Mercy Hospital, Logan County. Choose Guthrie. Choose Mercy. Aspen Roofing is a family-owned roofing company with more than 20 years of experience and achievements across Oklahoma. Aspen Roofing takes pride in the personal service we provide on each job, and we strive to maintain the highest level of quality while offering our customers a reasonable price. It is our commitment to help you understand the process of getting a new roof from start to finish. Call Robbie Hudson for a free roofing estimate at 405-562-0026.
Exxon was founded by two combat-proven veterans to help businesses grow from mediocre to exceptional. We know from experience that your culture and trust throughout the organization drive superior performance. Most business owners focus on the urgent rather than the important. They are just struggling to survive. The team at Exxon helps owners identify challenges, build solutions, and focus on growth. Do you trust your team? Does your team trust you? If not, we can help. We are Exxon.
Hey, you in the third row. Yes, you. When was your last dental checkup? Dr. Lewis Turney and his staff provide dental care in a fun, relaxing environment. Still not convinced? Prefer to sleep through your appointment? No problem. We can do that too. Our staff can ensure you have a relaxing experience no matter what. Got kids? Hey, so do we. Come see what all the moms are talking about. Our kid-friendly staff loves to provide care to even the tiniest of teeth. Give us a call today. We've got the whole family covered.
Give Dr. Lewis Turney a call at 282-7600.
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma streets. Bank First, Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Welcome back to the High School Huddle. Join the huddle yourself and let us know your thoughts by calling our toll-free number at 1-800-897-3678 or simply tweet us by using the hashtag OKHSHuddle. Now let's get back in the huddle and talk high school sports.
A lot of moving parts here on the High School Huddle. I think I might have hit a button on our video feed.
Oh, sweet goodness.
Audio. Break 1, no. Break 2, no. Break 3. Okay, well, I think we're fine. I mean, it's not perfect, but oh my goodness. I was just thinking we hadn't really had any technical issues in the last several days, but
we've had no power in the last several days.
I mean, the last couple of shows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, last couple of shows. So, Quantrell Walker goes over 7,000 yards.
And how many games has he missed this year?
Well,
because of COVID.
Yeah, good question.
Let's try.
Let me go to Class 6A football here real quick for you. Take a look at the Stillwater Pioneers this year. They are 7-0. They got a game this week, so they'll end up missing 2 games this season. So I'm trying to find Mr. Walker's.
There you go, Mr. Walker. That's accurate.
Oh yeah, we got to get to the Osu State Championships. I did not pull it up here.
Oh boy.
There it is. Let me pull him up here real quick. Quantrell Walker. By the way, they took down Midwest City fairly.
Well, I said they would.
So 43 carries. What? Wait.
I'm a prophet.
Now, hold on.
I'm a prophet.
We can't mute ourselves during the break, so we really can't communicate. What did you say?
Last week I said
I went over 200 yards.
I said 250.
Oh, it was 250.
Yeah.
Well, if I would know.
And you said Midwest City's defense pretty good.
Yeah, I did say that. Yeah. I remember that.
And I said he's going to go over 250.
I had him over 200.
You said 212. You said 208, 212.
Yeah.
How many touchdowns did you say? Do you recall?
I said 3.
I said 4.
You said 4.
Well, how many did you have, Chris?
Well, he ran for 43 times.
Yeah. But how many did you have?
I mean, he should have had 10 touchdowns.
Oh, okay.
43 times.
How many touchdowns did he have?
43 carries, 284 yards, and 4 scores.
Oh, it's 34 yards over 250. Okay. Profit.
Yeah.
He looks like he's slimmed down a
He
little
does.
bit, too. I mean,
I was looking at that.
He looks good. Looks like he changed his body a little bit.
Yeah, so.
He kind of, I'm not saying he looked soft, but he looked like a 16, 17-year-old kid last year. But he looks a little more ripped there.
And also, he's, I believe, the first 6A runner to go over 7,000 yards.
Wow.
So that's pretty impressive.
That's big. That's big.
He's 61 yards behind Kingfisher's Landon Bolt for 9th and 62 behind John Marshall Devontae Lee for 8th.
He'll get those. He'll get both of those in the first quarter.
Maybe 2 carries.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So where can he get any higher than that?
Or
just start stretching out on him.
He could become the 4th player to reach 8,000 career rushing yards. So he actually has, what? How many playoff games?
If he makes it to the championship, he'll have 5 games. So if he averages 200, all he's got to do is average 200 yards a game. He gets in. The kid's
I'm sure he's already averaging over 200 yards.
Oh, yeah, kid's an absolute freak.
So, but yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, that's big time. That is.
More importantly, Stillwater gets the victory over Midwest City, and so now you got the district championship this week. Stillwater and Putnam City North. It's a big game for Stillwater, but they like district championships and all that good stuff. But
they want a gold ball.
They have a little bit of a higher goal than a district championship.
They got 2 silver balls.
Yeah, back to back.
Back to back runner-ups. Time to get the gold ball this day.
And I tell you, I mean, we have a fun time doing it, but we are always we always talk about Crown and Bixby and the 32-game winning streak, and they'll be favorites. But Stillwater is the team that would be able to give Bixby and has run for the money. Unfortunately, they were supposed to play back in week 3 of the season, and that got canceled due to the COVID situation. But
if they were playing tomorrow in the state championship game, who would you pick?
I think Bixby would probably be like a touchdown favorite.
Yeah. This Walker's so special, but they've got a pretty special running back over in Bixby too.
Presley.
Yeah, I mean, they're both great. But we talked about this earlier in the year. I would still say Walker's the best running back in the state of Oklahoma.
Yeah, you're
arguing with, it's like me arguing with Pruitt about the greatest quarterback ever in that league I used to watch.
The NFL?
Yeah.
Right now, Pruitt's winning the Tom Brady.
No, he's not. How's he winning?
Now, you said...
I said...
It's all about Bill Belichick.
No, that's not what I said.
He said it's all about Tom Brady.
I said that I can list tons of quarterbacks that are great quarterbacks that would have had the same kind of success in New England that Tom Brady did. That's what I said. And I stand by it, and I'll stand by it to the death.
Well, it's something that we'll never ever truly know.
That's why I'm going to stand by to the death. It's just football, Chris.
Yeah, that district championship Punt North, we'll talk about here in a little bit. We'll have our prediction as well. That game is in Stillwater, so that'll be a fun ball game to follow there. So, let's sit down to Class 5A football. You got to see it for the first time this season. Luke Tarman and Bishop McGinnis.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on Luke Tarman? And many people think he's the Player of the Year in Class 5A.
I wouldn't argue that.
Yeah.
They took Guthrie to the absolute woodshed last week, and it was just a better football team. And Tarman probably had the greatest game he's ever had throwing the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
up the game with it.
Oh, yeah, and then threw great balls. Of course, he's known more for his legs, obviously, but we also found out he couldn't punt.
We found a flaw in his game.
Yeah. No, he's a special player, and I mean, when you're looking at Player of the Year in 5A, I mean, there's a couple guys over in Midwest City, the Waddell City area, that would probably have an argument for some of those kind of accolades. But I think if I had a vote, it would be Luke Tarman. I mean, if I had a vote, that's who I would say is the best player in 5A.
And it really does help. I mean, he would have been fine without him, but it does help the Millwood transfer.
Oh, sure.
Taft came in and took a lot of pressure off of that because McGinnis is able to put the Taft kid, who looks impressive. I didn't think he was going to be that big. And I saw him. He was a lot bigger than I had anticipated. I can see why he was the starting quarterback for Millwood as a freshman.
Yeah.
But they line him up in different spots. You got to find him to know where he's at. Of course, you know where Tarman's going to be snapping the ball, but play action with him, they jet sweep and give it to him, and so he helps Tarman a lot.
Big time.
So that does help. Just like Tarman had a lot with the Piedmont transfer last year, Dominic Richardson.
Yeah.
So, McGinnis came out throwing the ball. He used the pass set up the run.
Who do you think is the second best team in 5A?
Well, Coweta beat Bishop Kelly last week. I keep talking about Coweta, Bishop Kelly, and Collinsville. Coweta and Collinsville.
We both took Coweta, I think, last week.
I think we both did there. But it might be on the east side of the state over there. But
Luke Tarman's going to keep you in ball games. And of course, when they played Carl Albert this year, he took them out to, was it a 28-7 halftime lead?
Yep.
And it was all Luke Tarman. Luke Tarman. And I mean, so like I said, he's a special guy. I would not be upset if he was named Player of the Year in 5A. I would go, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
There's nobody that's just sits there that goes, oh no, you know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, he's special. He's very, very special.
Yeah.
Glad he's graduating.
Plumlee will have, would have it.
But I would take Tarman over Plumlee.
No doubt.
All day long.
No doubt. Yeah.
All day long.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Okay. Back out 6A football. Edmond Santa Fe undefeated in district play, as is Jinx in there. In 6A1, 6A2, Owasso undefeated. They are the district champions in 6A Division 1, District 2.
You're welcome.
Phil really turned them around.
Whole program.
Choctaw, right now 5-1 in the district. Bixby 4-0. Of course.
So Bixby's gonna finish second.
No, they're going off that group there. 6A Division 2, District 2 is going off of the coaches' rankings.
And they have Choctaw as one.
Well, I don't know if that's the.
Didn't Bixby beat Choctaw?
If they played, they did.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, I want to get to some more of the games here in a minute, but some other news here. The Oklahoman was able to pull out the contract between UCO and the OSSA.
Big fan of that contract.
Yeah, it's a 3-year deal. How much do you think the OSSAA pays UCO per game?
Per game?
Per game. It was a little bit of an...
Now, Chris, just so you need to tell everybody, I have no idea what this is.
No, absolutely. And in fact, I'm trying to find it again. I know it's in...
Chris has no idea.
Oh, no, here it is. Okay.
We're back now.
They buried it a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Per game, how many games?
6A. 6A. 5, 4, 3, 2A. 7 games.
7 games. I'm going to say $75,000. Not per game total, so that would be... So 6 games, so that would be...
Let's see here. Times 7. How much?
75G was my total. What's that per game?
75 divided by 7.
Yeah.
I'm doing those top of my head here. $10,714.
Yeah, that's a lie. I'm going to say... Can I adjust it?
Yeah, sure.
How about $3,500? No, how about $5,000 a game?
$8,320.
Dadgummit! I was. See?
You're in the middle. You were wrong.
You talked me into it, though. I was closer the first time.
It was $7,500 last year.
Okay.
Of course, UCO gets all the ticket sales. UCO gets all the concessions. All that good stuff.
So wait a second. Who pays? Wait. OSAA pays UCO $8,000 a game.
Correct.
Plus UCO gets to keep all concessions.
Correct.
They get to keep all gate.
OSSA keeps
the gate.
Yeah.
So UCO gets the pay per game, plus they get concessions. Is their revenue?
And I think they use the security and the cleanup.
Okay, right. Which they use their team to do that.
Yeah.
That's good for everybody.
That's a good deal. Yeah.
It's good for everybody wins in that scenario.
Yeah, absolutely.
And everybody that watches this or follows this knows that our experience there last year was ridiculously good. I mean, it was just a first-class deal. So UCO does a fabulous job doing that. So, and the facility feels great. It fits the size of the crowds. It's great for UCO also because you get a lot of kids in that travel in that probably never see UCO's campus if they're not coming there for the game. So I'm sure they pick up some kiddos that way.
Right, absolutely.
So pretty cool.
Yep, of course, the state championship 6A 1 and 2 state championship games will be on the weekend of December 4th and 5th. The 5A, 4A, 3A state championships will be December 11th and 12th. And then the Class 2A and A state championship will be December 18th and the 19th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, make sure I give you the right games because if I was wrong and your numbers were off, you would have.
So last year it was over 2 weekends, wasn't it, or was it over 3 weekends?
Wasn't
it 2 weekends?
2 weekends.
Yeah.
But due to COVID stuff.
Right. No, I got it.
2 weekends. Yeah. Of course, Class B and C do not play their games at UCO. They play at a site
stuck up
once they find a location because they're so
too good for us.
Well, no, they're not too good, Phil. You might have to. One might be in Southwest Oklahoma, and the other might be in Northeast Oklahoma.
Well, couldn't that be true with bigger schools?
Oh, yeah, but it's almost happens all the time in the small schools. I mean,
so they usually just find a place in the middle, high school field.
It's usually like
a 6A school or something like that.
Right? It's usually Weatherford, Southwestern and Weatherford is usually a spot.
Oh, okay.
So Northwestern and Alba, which
that's right. We've done games there. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So
good concession stand up in Alba.
Oh yeah.
I remember.
And you would know concession stand.
Well, I love the food there.
How was the McGinnis concession stand?
I didn't make it there.
Yeah, yes you did.
I did?
Yeah. You had the pretzel.
Oh, yeah, it was good. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, we had a pretzel and hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate?
That was, They needed open earlier. We were already on the air.
Yeah, you left me at halftime.
Well, I'd go to the facility, and on my way back, I said, look at that pretzel.
Yeah.
Grab me a pretzel and hot cocoa.
Yeah, McGinn takes the Jays 41-14.
Yeah,
so.
that was a butt woman.
All right, we need to take another time out. Break number 2.
Oh boy. Silent time.
So we got to go to the other room and talk about what we got to do because the audio is I don't know what's going on with the audio. It's set up the exact same way. Luckily in Radio Land 93.7,
yeah,
it's all good.
We could stay here, but we're concerned about what might come out of your mouth.
So. Oh, my mouth. Yeah, okay. All right, and I don't even know if this is going to work. I hope it's going to work. So, all right. Before we do that, Generations Church, 2524 West Noble.
Our good friends.
Josh Seabolt.
Does a great job.
Again, they helping so many families out there right now in the ice storm. Oh, we probably get to the ice storm and how it has affected.
Well, it's a non-event.
It's
all over.
Yeah, it really is all over.
No, it's all over.
There's still people out there without power. Crazy.
It's nuts.
Yeah, it really is. So, all right, take time out. This is High School Huddle presented by Generations Church.
Aspen Roofing is a family-owned roofing company with more than 20 years of experience and achievements across Oklahoma. Aspen Roofing takes pride in the personal service we provide on each job, and we strive to maintain the highest level of quality while offering our customers a reasonable price. It is our commitment to help you understand the process of getting a new roof from start to finish. Call Robbie Hudson for a free roofing estimate at 405-562-0026.
Exon was founded by 2 combat-proven veterans to help businesses grow from mediocre to exceptional. We know from experience that your culture and trust throughout the organization drive superior performance. Most business owners focus on the urgent rather than the important. They are just struggling to survive. The team at Exon helps owners identify challenges, build solutions, and focus on growth. Do you trust your team? Does your team trust you? If not, we can help. We are Exon.
Hey, you in the third row. Yes, you. When was your last dental checkup? Dr. Louis Turney and his staff provide dental care in a fun, relaxing environment. Still not convinced? Prefer to sleep through your appointment? No problem. We can do that too. Our staff can ensure you have a relaxing experience no matter what. Got kids? Hey, so do we. Come see what all the moms are talking about. Our kid-friendly staff loves to provide care to even the tiniest of teeth. Give us a call today. We've got the whole family covered.
Give Dr. Louis Turney a call at 282-7600.
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Today I'm sharing Golden Chick with the world. Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time? 100% tenderloin, that's where the golden tenders come from, marinated for 24 hours.
It is amazing.
Then we also got the rolls, made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I like to get extra rolls, so I love it.
We are being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste, and you're golden. He's on Tender. That's like a chicken dating app.
Sometimes you need immediate care and can't get in to see your doctor during regular hours. With Mercy Convenient Care in Guthrie, you can walk in without an appointment and get the medical attention you need at a lower cost and with shorter waiting time than your local emergency room. The Mercy Convenient Care is located at 2919 South Division. For any concerns, call 405-282-6301. Services are provided by Mercy Hospital, Logan County. Choose Guthrie. Choose Mercy.
At Generations Church, we exist to love God, love people, and serve both well. We're a multi-generational, multicultural church that believes in being a light to our city and our region. At Generations, we don't believe that church can be put in a box. We're a church that accepts all people from all walks of life, young, old, rich, and poor, and you will feel welcome at Generations. Join us at 10 a.m. every Sunday at 2524 West Noble in Guthrie, America. You can also join us at generationsguthrie.online.church.
Welcome back to the High School Huddle. Join the huddle yourself and let us know your thoughts by calling our toll-free number at 1-800-897-3678 or simply tweet us by using the hashtag OKHSHuddle. Now let's get back in the huddle and talk high school sports.
It is the High School Huddle here on 93.7 FM KSPI. Thank you for joining us on this Wednesday night. And radio land, everything sounds good out there. I know that, but for our video crew, for people actually sticking through this, those are loyal fans. We appreciate you
hanging in there.
It's not. I want to unplug this just to see what happens. But I don't know if we should do that.
Don't do that, Porter.
and then our radio audience would be messed up.
Remember what Porter do when he was on the broadcast? If someone working, he just started unplugging stuff, and I'd be like, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh boy.
I just did it.
You feel better?
Oh boy.
Jeez.
Hey, let's take a look at some of the games that are canceled due to COVID this week. We look at this. Cave Springs at Gans. Community Christian at Lexington. Community Christian will play at Perry.
Muskogee's chance for a win.
We have Muskogee at Pocket. Oh. So Muskogee.
I mean, that was probably their best chance, wasn't it?
Wow. So let's look at Muskogee real quick, Phil. Muskogee 0-6 on the season. So Muskogee, like Guthrie, will only play 6 regular season games. And Muskogee's going to finish 0-6 on the season, 0-3 in district play. Yeah, so Muskogee and Pocket City is canceled.
Wow.
You looked down the list, you got ahead of me. That's okay.
Sorry.
Newkirk at Perry, but again, Perry is hosting Community Christian.
Wrestling tournament might break out there.
What's that?
Wrestler tournament might break out
there.
Newkirk and Perry. Yeah.
Tulsa Union at Edmond North is canceled due to COVID. Heights at Guthrie. If I'm Western Heights, you know what? Playoffs are here. Let's go. We're ready now.
Ready. Let's get going. Saddle up, boys.
We didn't play any regular season games. We didn't scrimmage anybody.
We're all in.
But we're ready to go now. Playoff time. Yeah. Pencil us in.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
But those are your games canceled. Games postponed. Kingston and Dixon will play 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Luther and Hennessy will play 12 o'clock on Saturday. Paoli, the Pugs, will be at Grandfield 6 o'clock Saturday. And Welch at Blue Jacket is Tuesday.
The Blue Jacket.
Oh, Blue Jacket. I don't know. Blue Jacket.
Yeah.
I would go Stingers.
That's logical.
Probably not. I don't think that would be it. But
Casey Porter knows.
Yeah, I don't know Blue Jacket.
No, either. Shocker.
But those are your games postponed this week. Let's take a look at some of the games that will be played. Top 10 games of the week, including we talked about Class A game here in a minute with Cashin and Crescent. The War on 74, but another good one is Thomas at Tex Homa. It's Thomas 7-1, Thomas Terriers.
Okay.
Thomas Fay Custer, if you want to incorporate all the towns there. But the Terriers on the road at Tex Homa, and definitely I'm taking the Thomas Terriers in that one. OSU commits pretty good difference maker there, so I will go Thomas. Phil?
Well, I like to pick a good upset. It's at Tex Homa.
Right.
You know what? I'm going to Tex Homa.
Oh,
going with an upset.
All right.
Yep.
Thomas wins that one. They are district champions. Veneta Hornets. 6-1 on this season. They're at Verdigris.
Yeah.
Cardinal or Cardinals is what Verdigris is. But Verdigris 7-1 in a good little Class 3A battle on the east side of the state. Who are you going with?
You know, where I'm from, Greenwood County, Kansas, God's country.
Lake Shelton.
There's a river that runs through it.
Oh,
great movie. Called the Verdigris River.
Verdigris River.
I'm going with Verdigris.
Okay. I'm going Verdigris.
Yeah.
Correct. Pump City North 6-1 and 6A2 football, making the leap down this year from 6A1. I bet they're really happy. 6-1. taking on the Stillwater Pioneers.
Yeah.
This is for a district championship. Stillwater wins that they are for sure district champions as they look to stay undefeated, 6-0 on the season. Quantrell Walker has already gone over 7,000 yards. He did that in the big, nice win over Midwest City last week. Now on his way to 8,000 yards. If Stillwater can advance like we think they will.
Bet he gets it. I bet he gets 8,000.
He just needs a couple, about 130 yards-ish to bump up.
To 8.
To 8. Leave up 2 more spots this week. So who you got? Panthers, Pioneers.
2 against 4, right? In 6A2?
Yeah, I would think, Pump City North would be in the top 4.
Yeah.
Bixby, Stillwater.
Yeah. Stillwater wins by 3 touchdowns or more.
Wow.
Yeah.
Stillwater's one game might be able to take some time off.
Well, they're not going to stop Walker.
Now, Phil, I need you to break this one down for me. I need some help on this one here.
Okay.
Class C football, Midway, Sasasqua.
Okay.
Can you break that? I need you to break that down for me. It's a big Class C matchup. Go ahead.
Well, they got a running back that's got over 6,000 career rushing yards.
Oh wow, that's.
His name's Thomas Rumpf.
Oh.
Yeah. Good German ancestry.
Who does?
Huh?
Who does?
Midway.
Oh, Midway.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
It's
Sasasqua or whatever you pronounce that. I don't like this game because it sounds like we're playing somebody from Canada.
It does have.
I'm not a fan.
So who guessing?
Oh, guessing would be accurate.
I'm guessing too.
I'm going to go with the guy that's got the player that's going for 6,000 career rushing yards. He surpassed 6,000 career rushing yards last week. So I'm going for number 3, the Canadian sounding town.
Sasasqua?
Yeah, thank you.
I'll go with them as well.
All right.
How about the war on 74?
Oh, this is personal for me.
Crescent 6-1 on the season. Cashin 9-0 on the year. Cashin's going to get all 10 regular season games in.
That's unbelievable.
Crazy. Crescent will end up missing 2 this year, but a young Crescent team, and we've talked all season long about the Cashin Wildcats and how experienced they are, and I don't know who at the Oklahoman says it's become one of the best rivalries in the state. Not if you look at the win-loss.
No.
It's a little offside in favor of the Wildcats.
Yeah,
Crescent had their
moments
in 2017 for sure. But really, Cashin has dominated this series.
Yeah, and Oklahoman also has Cashin ranked number 2 in Class A, and to that I say, you're wrong.
Well, Ringling beat them last year. Ringling's still undefeated.
And to that I say, you're wrong.
Okay.
But I think Crescent's young. They're very young, very talented. They're going to have great. They've got next couple of years going to be great for Crescent. But I just don't think they can keep up with the boys from Cashin. I think Cashin wins that game pretty handily.
Yeah, handily by give me a score. We both know Cashin's going to win, so we might as well go with the score.
Oh, jeez, I hate to do this.
You want me to be that guy?
Yeah.
43. I don't know if it's 14 or 20. I'm going to go.
It's crazy. My top number was 45.
I'll go 43-20.
So I don't think Crescent's going to score 20.
Well, that's why I was wanting to go 14, and I felt bad. So
I know, because we do have a fondness over there for Crescent.
Well, you basically run for mayor, and you'd be good over there.
Well, I got ideas.
Yeah.
I think we'll help Crescent.
Just don't run as many commercials as Bison.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, Crescent's.
Unless, of course, on Guthrie News page, you can advertise all you want.
Oh, you want for free?
Yeah. Well, no.
No, America. No, Crescent's a good little football team. They really are.
They are
6-1, 3-1. They like I said, the future's bright. But Cashin's time is now. I mean, these kids are loaded. I mean, they're just loaded right now.
I mean, Coach Fisher. I mean, you can put my 43-20 on every single one of those lockers. This is no one's picking us against the wall.
No.
It's nothing about your Crescent.
No.
This has nothing to do with the Cashin Wildcats.
Especially if a couple of those old boys that graduated in 17 are listening right now, because I don't want to wrestle with them.
Class 5, number 5 game, Class 2A, Adair, way up there, taking on Sequoia Claremore.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, Adair.
Okay. Yeah, I thought so. Poto, Broken Bow. That's a good old 4A fight good old fight right there.
Mm-hmm.
Poto, Broken Bow, both
Yeah.
teams 2 losses on the season. Poto going for a undefeated district right now, 6-0.
Is it Poto Pirates?
That's right.
Yes!
Yes.
That's
You got that one right a couple weeks ago.
Oh, I did. That's why I knew it. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I have a little memory thing going on.
Yeah, no, that's all good.
Yeah.
Who you going with?
Oh, the Pirates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might as well stay
I don't know what Broken Bow is, so I'm going with the Pirates.
Tulsa, Washington at Bixby. This game will be on ESPNU. And Bixby, 32-game winning streak. This is tomorrow night, Thursday night.
Yeah. Looking to be 33. Will be 33.
Go Hornets.
Yeah, you're picking Hornets, huh? They're without their 5-star stud.
No, I said go Hornets. That doesn't mean they're going to win.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Is Booker T streaming the game? I would like to watch it on Booker T streaming service. Is it a third party, or how can I watch it?
Here we go. This is something you're never going to let go of. Yeah. Bixby wins that game.
Yeah, Bixby does. Yeah. Booker T, 6-2 on the season. Bixby looking to wrap up an undefeated regular season as they go for the 95th state championship. 6-2. Tuttle and Blanchard. Boy, you talk about another 4A. I love Class 4A.
Oh, it's good football.
Good football. Towns, it's great. Tuttle 9-0. Blanchard 6-2 on the season. Yeah. Tigers, Lions, oh my.
Tuttle.
Yeah. I'm going Tuttle with that one as well. Lincoln Christian and Stigler. Remember Stigler wanted to play Bixby there for about 4 hours?
They had us so excited.
Yeah.
We were comparing it to Hoosiers. We had all these great monumental moments. And then we found out the next day they went ahead and scrapped that idea. And you and I were talking and said, they're sitting there and go, we can do this. We can. Wait a second. This is a terrible idea.
We brought this game film in here because turn that off.
We're going to change our ideas here. Yeah, and look at Stigler. They're 9-0, 5-0.
No, we knew they were a good program.
Yeah, no, great program.
But why get...
But they would be 8-1 right now.
It's like, well, I thought I was fast.
Right.
Well, I thought I was pretty strong.
Not quite as fast
compared to
as
those
I
guys.
once was. Yeah.
Can you imagine the difference in the lines?
And then we went and saw them. Basically.
Yeah.
Bless, that was the great, I don't know who made the decision, the single greatest decision ever made in sports history at Stigler High.
I would cringe Guthrie playing Bixby.
Oh,
it would be. I'm not talking about Williams, the quarterback, Presley running the ball, that big sophomore wide receiver.
Number 5.
Well, the defensive lineman.
They look like a small college football
What's the
team.
last name?
That was the nose guard.
Nose guard, yeah.
The roller kid.
Roller.
Yeah, it looks like Billy Bob.
Yes, Billy Bob.
Yeah, no doubt.
We need to get a timeout.
Okay.
Because we got to go up the air at 7 o'clock.
You going Stigler or you going...
Oh, wait, no, Jordan's on. We can go later.
Oh,
no.
8, 9:30. I'm going Stigler to knock off the number 3 ranked. Stigler's 4, Tulsa's Lincoln's number 3. I'm going Stigler.
I'm going Stigler.
Atta kid.
Get it done, Stigler.
Like it.
Final timeout. This is the High School Huddle presented by Generations Church.
At Generations Church, we exist to love God, love people, and serve both well. We're a multi-generational, multicultural church that believes in being a light to our city and our region. At Generations, we don't believe that church can be put in a box. We're a church that accepts all people from all walks of life, young, old, rich, and poor, and you will feel welcome at Generations. Join us at 10 a.m. every Sunday at 2524 West Noble in Guthrie, America. You can also join us at generationsguthrie.online.church.
Hey, you in the third row. Yes, you. When was your last dental checkup? Dr. Louis Turney and his staff provide dental care in a fun, relaxing environment. Still not convinced? Prefer to sleep through your appointment? No problem. We can do that too. Our staff can ensure you have a relaxing experience no matter what. Got kids? Hey, so do we. Come see what all the moms are talking about. Our kid-friendly staff loves to provide care to even the tiniest of teeth. Give us a call today. We've got the whole family covered.
Give Dr. Louis Turney a call at 282-7600.
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Today I'm sharing Golden Chick with the world. Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time? 100% tenderloin, that's where the golden tenders come from, marinated for 24 hours.
It is amazing.
Then we also got the rolls, made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I like to get extra rolls, so I love it.
We are being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste, and you're golden. He's on Tender. That's like a chicken dating app.
Sometimes you need immediate care and can't get in to see your doctor during regular hours. With Mercy Convenient Care in Guthrie, you can walk in without an appointment and get the medical attention you need at a lower cost and with shorter waiting time than your local emergency room. The Mercy Convenient Care is located at 2919 South Division. For any concerns, call 405-282-6301. Services are provided by Mercy Hospital, Logan County. Choose Guthrie. Choose Mercy. Aspen Roofing is a family-owned roofing company with more than 20 years of experience and achievements across Oklahoma. Aspen Roofing takes pride in the personal service we provide on each job, and we strive to maintain the highest level of quality while offering our customers a reasonable price. It is our commitment to help you understand the process of getting a new roof from start to finish. Call Robbie Hudson for a free roofing estimate at 405-562-0026.
Exxon was founded by two combat-proven veterans to help businesses grow from mediocre to exceptional. We know from experience that your culture and trust throughout the organization drive superior performance. Most business owners focus on the urgent rather than the important. They are just struggling to survive. The team at Exxon helps owners identify challenges, build solutions, and focus on growth. Do you trust your team? Does your team trust you? If not, we can help. We are Exxon.
Welcome back.
To say goodbye to everybody.
Yeah, got 1 minute.
Yeah, we were out of time, and again, apologize for our online audience listening. It's not the audio that you're used to. You can understand us. It's just like we're in an echo chamber. Not in an echo chamber, but in a hallway is what it sounds like. But you stayed with us. We appreciate that. Radio Land. Hopefully, it was bad. At least the audio was good for radio. I don't know if the content was any good, but
it was good.
Anyway. Last regular season games are this week, and then we're talking playoff scenarios next week, or playoff games next week. So should be a good time. Absolutely. Yeah. Big thank you to Jordan back in our Stillwater studio. Thank you very much. For Phil Nichols, I'm Chris Evans. We'll talk to you next time on the High School Huddle.
This has been the High School Huddle on Hot 93.7 FM. Be sure to tune in next week as we break down more of the top games and news from across the state of Oklahoma.
All right, we're off the radio, but I know you can still hear me on the online deal. I don't know what happened, and I really don't have time. See, with no headsets, it's still going through. It's coming through the computer and not the mixer. And I don't know why that is. But anyway, we'll try to fix it next time. Thank you, guys. See ya.